Yeah, that title screen is hella slutty, and I'm here for it. Hello, hello. What's good, y'all? If this is your first time here, what's good? My name is Naja B. I go by Blurty or Blurty Otome if you want to keep things formal. And today we're going to be playing the demo for Threads of You Beyond the Bay by Lavendeer Studio. It is an indie romance visual novel. It's got sun, it's got sand, it's got hot guys and gals and non binary pals. I'm here for it. The bio on itch.io says, "You're on a much needed road trip to visit back home after being away for college. When your car suddenly breaks down in the middle of nowhere, luckily a sheriff drives past and takes you to the humble town of Brine Bay until your car gets fixed. As you settle in, you'll have the chance to get to know 7 interesting men, caring yet stern Jean, high maintenance and pompous Wyatt, determined and talented Kevin, masterfully flirtatious Kai, loyal and gentle Chris, nonchalant and brooding Vince, and supportive and friendly Andrew. Get to know them over the course of 2 weeks and learn all about them. Will you pursue a relationship or choose to make lifelong friends instead? Maybe you want more than one partner or want to see them with each other. Yes, either way, it was clear you were meant to be in their lives and them in yours." Okay, sold. I can ship the boys with each other? Say less. I don't even need to romance them. That's all I needed. Okay, let's do this. Let's start. Yeah, this title screen, it's a moment. Look at them. Look at all the beach bods. Ooh, so tasty. And I love that the chocolate one is right there front and center, as they should be. All right, let's do it. Let's start. Ooh, that was loud. Jesus. My name is... Oh, do I have to write it? Oh, that's so cute. You can write it in the sand. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. Okay, I can be Roberta B. It's fine, I guess. It's fine. But that is such a cute, like, setup. That is really adorable. I love that so much. Okay, yeah. Roberta B. Ah! Character customization! Y'all know how much I love character customization! Okay, first off, the fact that I can be chocolatey brown and it's the first choice, they're already winning for me. Oh my gosh, you can give the oh, so cute. No freckles though. Oh, those are cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that. And you can even have heterochromia. Oh, stop it, game. Okay. Oh, the hair. Okay, we're gonna fix this right away because I don't like that green. Oh my goodness. This is so fun. I love character customizations, but like this is super fun. The real test is, do y'all got black styles? Oh my gosh, they do. Okay. Already excited. I'm gonna go with those. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Oh wait, I kind of like the curls. Let me go back. Yeah, no, I like this. I like this better. Next. Choices were made. Oh, you can have them up. Stop, I'm being spoiled. Oh, look at the little duck. Okay, I guess that's it for that tab. Clothes. Clothes! Oh yeah, let's see. What colors can we pick? Light gray. I'm sad there's no purple. I guess I'll go with red? No. I like this yellow. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, maybe this. Maybe this. Maybe this. This is it. Outer clothing? Stop it. I could wear overalls. Oh my goodness. There's so many choices. Ah, there's a hoodie. Okay. This is so cute. Okay, none, because it's hiding the pretty shirt that I picked out. Okay, I did this, I think. Yeah, I did do this. Hats. There are, yes, and they put the hair under the hats. Oh my God. Y'all, I cannot tell you how many times I have played a game that lets you put a hat on your character, but it doesn't put the hair under the hat. It like has the hair out in this weird way that looks really awkward. But yo, I can put a beanie on and have the hair under the beanie. Stop it. Okay, this is friggin' cute. Oh, it's a headband. I can have a flower crown. Stupid. I don't know what I want. Like, I might just do the flowers. We're gonna do the flowers. Oh. Okay, I love these. These are perfect. I don't think they match anything, but I don't really care. I just love the colors. Oh my goodness. Pronouns. Okay. So they, them, she, her, he, him, or I can enter in custom ones. Nice. You can also choose which terms they use to refer to you. Nice. You can choose either neutral, feminine, masculine, or based on your pronouns, or advanced. I don't know what advanced is, but I'm gonna go with that. And I guess I'll go with feminine because those are what I prefer. I am in love, and I've just started this game. We just started. We have done nothing. This is me. I'm so cute. I should get a screenshot of this. Success. Okay, I think I'm good. Saturday! And today is Saturday. Okay, this is really cute. I also like the little ice cream pop pointer. Wait, is this our car? Our car is adorable. Oh, we've got these little animal figurines. We've got a plant, stickers on the steering wheel. Look at us, we're hip. As you cruise down a deserted road, a gentle breeze caresses your face through an open window. The occasional jolt of the car unsettles you. However, you quickly dismiss it from your mind. Okay, let's see. You've just finished your first year in college. You've just finished your second year in college. You've just finished. I love this! You can choose how old your character is by like where you are. Ooh. I kind of wish there was a choice for like, I didn't go to college for folks who did not, or like grad school. But I'm gonna go with, I've just finished my last year of college. I'd like to be an adult. You've been looking forward to this trip. You were grinding through college relentlessly and finally had the chance to go back home to visit family and friends as a surprise over the summer. You look down at your GPS following the bright yellow line displayed on your screen. This wasn't a road you were completely familiar with, nor was it anywhere near the freeway. Though, stupidly, you were persuaded by a video on Wickwalk, not TikTok, to reconnect with nature and thought it'd be faster than sitting through traffic jams or turbulence. That's smart. I would still get my happy butt on a plane. Okay, Roberta B. mad that's stuck. Okay, Roberta B. Just keep driving. It's probably nothing. Also, yes to letting us see our little sprite. That was one of the big complaints with Our Life. That you spend all this time customizing your character and you don't get to see them at all. So I'm really glad that they use your little custom character in the bottom. Yes, I get to look at me. I'm gorgeous. You sigh to yourself and turn your radio up louder, hoping to drown out your anxiety. Spoiler alert, doesn't work. I knew I should have just taken a plane. Again, I would have just put myself on a plane. This is the last time I'm listening to some random person on the internet. Awesome. Just as you mentally shake your fist at the Wick Walk you watched. I love Wick Walk. That is just such a funny thing. I think TikTok should just be called Wick Walk. Your thoughts are abruptly interrupted by the stuttering of your car's engine. Metallic clattering comes from the hood of your car, making your eyes widen in alarm. What? Before you could fully process what was happening, the car let out its final breath, stopping dead in the middle of nowhere. Oh no, this is how we die. This is how we don't make it. Oof. But yeah, no. As someone who can't drive, I'm useless. You sit in silence for a few minutes before inhaling deeply and stepping out of the car to observe its exterior. Yo, that car was on its last legs, it's fine. Your eyes squint in annoyance as light smoke expels from the hood of your car. Shit. I love this game already. The only reaction you should have to your car expelling smoke on the side of the road is shit. Shit. What am I supposed to do now? Feeling a lump build up in your throat, you sit by a nearby rock to collect yourself. Okay, no biggie. I'm just lost in the middle of nowhere with no signal, no sign of life. Great. Yep, wonderful. This is so realistic. After what felt like an eternity under the scorching summer sun, the familiar growl of a well-functioning car catches your attention from a distance. Breathing a sigh of relief, you stand up and begin to wave frantically to grab the driver's attention. The car slows down and parks nearby. A man emerges from the car, donning a deep green jacket and tousled brown hair. Do we get to see this person? He looks at you with a curious gaze as he takes off his sunglasses to rest them on the collar of his shirt. I also love the music changing slightly. I don't know if this is danger or not. Wait a minute, what's this? It's a cell phone. That is a really cool way to have the phone set up as a little little menu thing. That's cute. Okay, sorry. Distracted. Ooh.
Hey, is everything all right? Do you need help?
God. No, I'm good. I need a lift. Can you carry me? Yo, this man is fine. Like, wait a minute. Hold on. I wasn't expecting a hottie. You know how sometimes you're like, oh, it's just a side character NPC? I was not expecting a love interest. Yeah. Damn, are those scars? God, this is a man. This is a grown man. I wasn't ready. Jesus. And they chocolatey? Whew, is it hot in here? It is. It's real hot in here. What does it look like? Why would I be rude to this person? I'm not really sure what to do. Thank God you came. Yeah, no. Why would I be mean to the hot man? Jesus. Thank God you came. I was convinced I'd die out here. I love when voice actors have such wonderful laughter. It makes my heart tremble. His hand motions to the broken heap of a car, meeting your eyes for a quick second. Oof, I'm afraid that isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Might as well hop in with me and find shelter for the night. At your house? Please say we go to this man's house. Can we go home with you, please? I want to go. His hand taps the back of the car as he walks away, his hand gesturing for you to follow. I would follow this man anywhere. You do not hesitate, as you only just met this man. He looks back at you for a moment before a light chuckle escapes his lips, his full, beautiful lips. Don't worry, you can trust me, says every serial killer everywhere. Sure, whatever. Sorry, my blackness supersedes my horniness, okay? I may be horny and I may be willing to follow any hot man anywhere, but my survival instinct, i.e. I'm too black for this, kicks in at the last minute and is like, or maybe we don't follow the hot man into his car. I don't know this man. He reaches into his pocket, taking out a small golden medallion. I don't know what that is. Oh, he a cop. Oh, that makes me trust you even less. Traitor, you became one of the po-po. Honey, you playing on all my weaknesses. I say that. I say he's one of the po-po. But y'all know that I have a thing for older, jaded cops. There's just something real sexy about grungy, world-weary cops in games. They are always the most flavorful morsels that you can taste. There's Kyle Hyde in Hotel Dusk. There's Gumshoe in freaking Ace Attorney. I am blanking on other cops right now, but there are a bunch of them. And they're all delicious. Ooh, I want this man. I want him now. The ride has been silent so far, but you didn't mind. Absolutely not. I am in good company. The smell of sea salt pours in from the open pane, the cool wind combing through your hair. God, yes. Your eyes close as you take in the surroundings.
Enjoying the view?
God, yes. The voice acting. You open your eyes and turn to look at him. His hair was dancing along with the breeze coming from his open window. The lighter strands in his hair glisten under the sun. Oh my God, side profile. Just eat this man up. Can you get arrested for like glomping a sheriff? Like, you purse your lips for a moment and shrug. Shut up. I would jump this man. We would crash and die because I would be too horny to stay in my seat. Also, I love that you can see them driving. You know how many games I wish had like a driving CG or something? They always are like, yeah, they're driving, and the sprite's just standing in the middle of the car UI they designed. And they even have a moving background with the trees. Like, come on, details. I guess it's all right. He lets out a small chuckle.
You're a tough critic, aren't you?
Oh, and it's bouncing like we're in a car. Okay, I should stop playing with this. His lips curl into a playful smirk, and you can't help but smile back. I'm grinning. Well, I have high standards. I've seen better. Let's be flirty. I have high standards. Well, I have high standards when it comes to views. You sink deeper into the seat, getting yourself comfortable for the rest of the trip. He turns down the volume of the car radio, allowing the soothing sounds of nature to take center stage. So, it'd probably be nice to get to know your travel buddy for the next God knows how many hours. Might as well break the ice. So, how long have you been a sheriff? A good few years, actually. Probably as soon as I graduated. Not that I mind. I love this job. Red flag. I get to help people, like you. Red flag. End of the day, that's all that really matters to me. Red flag. He's too good to be true. There's something wrong with this man. He's a serial killer, or he's a bad lover. He has a small penis. I don't know, but there's something wrong with this man, and I haven't put my finger on it. He's almost too good to be true, and no. It must be he has a small dick. It has to be. God could not have blessed this man with everything. That's pretty nice. I guess so. I've never really seen myself doing anything else. He smiles to himself. Okay. Where the hell are we headed? Where are we going? If you don't mind me asking, where are we going? Ah, my town, Brine Bay. Ever heard of it? I should ask him if he's a serial killer. No. You never ask them if they're a serial killer because that's when they attack you. You think to yourself for a moment, racking your memory for any mention of Brine Bay. Sounds made up, sounds fake. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. He nods to himself as you speak. I don't blame you. We're not too well known. Okay, referring to yourself as the town? Red flag. I promise you that you'll like your stay though. We've got great views. Actually, I'd like to ask you the same. What are you doing out here? Well, I was trying to visit home from college. I haven't been back for a while and was feeling a little homesick. Just my luck to have my car break down when I try though, right? Oh my God, his laugh. He offhandedly laughs at your joke and taps lightly on the steering wheel. Yeah, that does suck. Hey, no worries. We'll get you back on the road in no time. He lets go of the wheel for a brief moment to give you a pat on the shoulder before focusing on the drive again. Oh, he touched me. I don't think I have anything else to ask him for now. Bye. What's your measurements? Are you married? Are you single? Like, how old are you? What's your zodiac sign? What's your birthday? Like, you got any siblings? Do you have a wife? Like, questions, so many questions. He smiles and nods in response, his eyes glued on the outstretched road ahead.
Jean, by the way.
Ooh, Jean. So it's Jean, not John. Got it. Like jean jacket. You turn to face him, head tilted in confusion. He takes notice of your lack of a response and turns to look at you.
My name, it's Jean.
We could just stay in this car the entire demo. I don't need to go anywhere else. Your mouth opens briefly, forming a silent oh. I'm Roberta B. No, my name is Naja. Naja B, by the way. I am single and ready to mingle. Don't know who Roberta is. Roberta B? That's a nice name. I almost want to change my name. He shoots you a gentle smile before adjusting his eyes back on the road. You turn back to the window, taking in the view once more. The lull of the engine paired with the heavy crashing of the waves begins to take over your thoughts, making your eyelids grow heavier by the minute. Don't fall asleep in this car with this stranger. Before you knew it, you were dead asleep. Do not fall asleep in a car with a stranger you don't know, no matter how hot they are, how beautiful they are, whatever. Do not do this. This is a failure. This is a fail, huge fail. Bad Roberta B. Exhaustion from the long day of driving mixed with stress finally took over. Your eyes struggled to blink open as the sun shyly peeked over the clouds. Its beams greeted you ever so lovingly, the warmth creating a gentle blanket over you. You lift yourself off the car door, stretching the sleepiness away. Your eyes eventually find Jean, his hand having a firm grip on the wheel and head turned towards you. I wish this line was voiced. Morning there, sleepyhead. You're awake just in time. His head gestures ahead of the car. Your gaze follows his cue to a small, old-fashioned building. This right here is Coral Inn, a hostel. You can stay here for the night. Why not your house? Because he's got a wife. And don't worry about the pay. I've covered tonight for you. It's the least I could do, considering the day you've had. He paid for our stay in a hostel. I have never stayed in a hostel, but I did have a friend who did. I'm staying here, thank you. Do you have this? Do you do this for all the people you pick up off the street? So, do you do this for all the people you pick up off the street, or am I special? Laugh. I love it. Gene let out a small laugh, his hand rising up to his mouth as he did so. Good question. I'd have to say you're pretty special. I'm so special. Don't go around spreading the word, though. I don't exactly have the money to be paying for every pretty woman I come across. He said I'm pretty. Stop. I spent a lot of time making my character. This one's between you and me. I'd like there to be less between you and me. But I'll settle for this. He shot you a quick wink that you would have missed if you had blinked. All right. You should get going now. It's starting to get late. Don't want to keep you up any longer. He turns away from you, though you can see a shy smirk on his face, with just a hint of red flush on his ears. Ah, he's blushing. I love him so much. You can't help but smile to yourself as you gather your belongings from his back seat. Oh, before I forget about your car. There's only one mechanic around here, and his name is Kai. Take my number, and I'll send you his address. Okay. Oh, we got some digits! Phone number acquired! You type his number into your contacts and give him your thanks. The two of you wave goodbye as you shut the car door behind you. He pulls out of the parking lot, leaving you to brave the hostel on your own. He should have walked me in. Oh, this is nice. The earthy smell of nearby plants mingled with the damp industrial material of the building helps you get a hold of your new surroundings. You grew up in the city. You grew up in a small town. I kind of grew up in the suburbs, so small town. Yep, just like home. Sure, it wasn't exactly where you wanted to go, but it was close enough. The refreshing, clean air was reminiscent of your childhood town, which was drastically different from the city you've been staying in for college. Okay, this is realistic. It was nice to be back in a quieter environment. A flock of birds chirp overhead, flying in formation towards the horizon. Watching them, you realized the sun was beginning to set right past the small corner lot of shops. The sun's setting already? How long have we been driving? Glad I didn't choose to just walk to society. I probably would have been walking for days. You look down at your watch to plan your next course of events. Your body was practically begging you to crash in for the day, although you really should be getting your car sorted out first. Let's go to the mechanic. You think it over for a minute and decide it would be best to talk to Kai as soon as possible. I really should get this sorted out first. You lug your backpack over your shoulder and check your phone for the address. Following the directions on the text from Jean, you make your way to the workshop to meet Kai. Ooh. I feel like I'm gonna like Kai. I don't even know who Kai is. I have specifically not looked at any of the love interests until absolutely necessary. So I don't know which is which. As you approach closer, the sound of clanging tools paired by machinery fills your ears. The faint aroma of grease and oil growing more noticeable with each step. That's what I'm thinking when drops. I am hoping Kai is the redhead. Please let it be the redhead. Kai? You call out to no response. The hum of the car was overpowering your voice. Kai! Oh, sweet Jesus. Stop it. He's so cute. You called out a little louder. The figure finally stood up and turned to face you. A large grin was plastered on his face as he rubbed dirt and grease off with his forearm, hands still clasping a wrench. Ooh, gotta love a man with a wrench. Listen, I still love Jean. Jean is the one you marry. Kai is the one you fuck around with. Stop playing. Also, I gotta love that character's blinking.
Well, wow. You must be new here.
Oh, shit. Stop. Ah. I am. Before you could open your mouth to reply, he quickly cut you off with a broad grin. And trust me, I'd remember a face as pretty as yours. Stop. Stop. He winks a little and leans back against the car, grabbing a nearby cloth to clean his wrench and hands. Okay, that wrench is a stand-in for something, because ain't no way. This man just holding this wrench this entire time.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Oof. 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 My car broke down. His tone lingered, prompting you to introduce yourself. I'm Roberta B. I was actually headed west until my car broke down near the forest. I'm done. That's on me, I guess. I'm sorry. This is distracting. How am I supposed to read this? Y'all know I'm a sucker for redheads. Beautiful redheads. I want to see that tat, though. Can he take his shirt off? Just, for me. And Kai is good with their hands. Like, come on. That's on me, I guess. I should have gotten my car checked out a while ago. Just want to bite it. You look down at your shoes, fidgeting them against each other. Luckily, Jean found me and brought me here so that you can help me fix my car. You look back up at him and smile awkwardly, feeling a bit embarrassed about the whole situation. He lets out a short laugh and nodded before pulling his wrench down. Well, that won't be much of a problem. I'll head there with Jean later in the day. Although I do have to warn you, it's gonna take a good while to fix it, especially if you're not from here. Oh, okay. Is that a blush? The spare parts here are pretty dated, and so are our cars, so it might take a while. Your worry must have been visible because he pushed himself off the car, immediately and defensively threw his hands up with open palms. No, don't worry. You can trust me. This is the second person that said trust me, and I am more suspicious. My family has been working on cars since this town was founded. Okay. I promise to get it working as soon as humanly possible. Liar. He pats your shoulder lightly and gives you a warm smile. You can give me your number and I'll keep you updated on things. Oh yeah, I can just give you my number. Here's my number. Good luck with the repairs. It better be as good as new. If you wanted my number, you could have just said so. Yes, flirt. You smiled to yourself at how frantic he got and nodded. Hey, if you wanted my number, you could have just said so. He blinks a few times and turns a bright red. Oh, he's so pink. Well, I can tell you, and I will get along just fine. Although appearing confident, there was a slight quiver in his voice. Cute. He grabs his phone out of his pocket and hands it over to you. The screen displays a small prompt for your information. As you type in your number, you spot him peeking over to the side. His deep brown eyes scan all over your face, almost as if he were studying you down to your smallest features. You feel your face flush for a moment before handing it back to him. Oh, new number! Eee! There you go. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you.
Great. I'll send you a message when I get around to working on it. Hope you have a good time here.
I am, honey. I'm gonna eat this up. He gives you another wink before turning around to continue working on the car behind him. I don't want to leave. All right, time to get myself some sleep. I'm beat. What? No? Your shoes crunch against the gravel as you make your way towards the entrance. The steps of the inn's wooden porch creak with each step, making you hurriedly take longer strides. As you open the door, you're greeted with surprisingly homely decor. I was right. The state of the building itself was just as decrepit as the exterior, if not worse, but someone was definitely doing their best to make it look good. Recalling Jean's directions, you take a few steps towards the right. You know I am, Owl. Absolutely going to. I'm gonna tease him mercilessly. The small wooden counter comes into view, a few monitors lined up on it, though only one seems functional. You notice a man sitting behind one of them. The name tag on his shirt reads Dante. Okay, Dante, let's see Dante. He didn't exactly look ecstatic to be there, but he also didn't look like he hated it. Hey there. I'm Roberta B. I think Jean might have mentioned me to you. You hold your breath, hoping Jean wasn't lying about paying for the night. Dante looks you up and down for a moment with a puzzled look before looking down at his phone. Oh, guess he did. All right then. Oh, so we don't get to see Dante? No Dante. You're stunned for a quick second as he towers over you. He turns to grab a couple of papers from the shelf of files and books behind him. With a soft thump, a pile of papers fall in front of you. Okay, Roberta B. All you have to do is sign a few things and you should be good to go. You write down your information, occasionally glancing up towards him. How are you gonna name a character Dante and not have him be a character? Same, agreed. It's such a name. It's got so much character to it. But he was back in his seat, tapping on the table with a pen and glaring right into your soul. Jeez, creepy. All done. He slides over a small metal key with a slight rust on its edges. Your room should be number... Nice. Your room should be number 69. Don't make too much noise and no hot water past 9 p.m. I like taking hot baths after 9. Even for small amounts like for tea. Okay, good night then. He ignores you and goes back to scrolling on his phone. Well, isn't he just the most hospitable? You walk around the hostel, mentally counting each door and giggling to yourself over the childish number. You eventually end up on the second floor, finding your room right by the stairs. Okay, Jean, let's hope this room isn't that bad. Taking a sharp breath, you insert the key and turn, not expecting much of a view. Whoa. For being a rundown place, this was a pretty nice room. Much better than you would have expected from the exterior or the lobby. 2 large windows greeted you, luminescent moonlight shining through and illuminating the dark room. Despite being summer, the well-conditioned room made a cool breeze wash over your body. Not bad, Jean, not bad. I guess it wouldn't hurt to Roberta B-Fi the room a little. Dropping your backpack and kicking off your shoes, you begin to set up the room to fit more of your liking. Oh, we can put plushies? Yes. A surfboard, wooden boards, a buoy, a wheel. Where did we get all this stuff? Was this all in our backpack? Okay, I like the wooden boards. Okay. I think that's it. How do I do it? That is such a weird assortment to have in a backpack. It is. On second thought, Never mind. It's a bit weird to decorate a place I won't be really living in for long. I say after spending 5 minutes decorating the entire room. You change out of your clothes before falling onto the comfort of the bed. Your body melts into the mattress, and you quietly thank Gene for being generous enough to rent you a room. This beats the car any day. Thoughts about ways to repay him never linger as you are soothed to sleep by the night's embrace. Nice. Sunday. Your eyes gently flutter open to the sight of the hostel rooms, lightly glazed with the warm sunrise glow. You raise your body slowly and stretch, feeling much better than you did the day prior. Much better. Taking one last look at yourself in the mirror, you gather your essentials and leave the room. As you step into the lobby, you're met with Dante's grouchy face. He sits behind the front desk with his legs up and a magazine in hand. Good morning, Dante. He gives you a quick glance before placing his attention back to the magazine. Good morning, Roberta B. Did you get a good night's rest? Despite asking, you could tell it was more of an automated response for good customer service than genuine curiosity. Baby Grunk interlinked? Wait, what? Baby Grunk interlinked? I don't even know what that means. You could have been better. Yeah, I did. You know what? I want to try something. Yeah, I did actually. Although, it did suck seeing a few rats run around. Then I saw a person on my balcony. No way. Is this guy hearing anything I'm saying? Is Baby Gronk the new Riz King interlinked? What the fuck? You might have pushed your luck a little too hard as he turned to you with his eyebrows fully raised and mouth agape. I'm sorry? What in God's name were any of those words you just said? I am with Dante. I don't even know what the hell I just said. Anyways. I was wondering if there was anywhere nearby I might be able to get a bite. I'm pretty hungry. I haven't really had anything but trail mix. There's a diner not too far from here. Just walk down the road and you'll run into it, I'm sure. Thanks, man. While I'm here, could I know how much it'll cost for me for another night here? You reach your hands into your pocket for your wallet. About $70. No more, no less. You freeze. You aren't broke, but you definitely don't have enough money to pay $70 a night. No, neither do I. Plus, there was still the cost of whatever repairs needed to be done on your car. I'm not sure if I can afford that, actually. I might have to find somewhere else to crash. Dante sighs. Look, there's no other place you can stay. It's a small town, kid. It's either pay up or get comfy on the streets. Okay, Dante, screw you. You shuffle uncomfortably hearing this. You really don't like the idea of sleeping outside, but you seriously don't have enough money for another night. Dante clears his throat to get your attention. You didn't even realize you were completely zoned out. He gives you a pitied sigh and looks up at you, putting his magazine down on the desk. I'm not sure if you'll be up for it, but I heard from word of mouth that the diner I mentioned was hiring. Okay, summer job. Could be a long shot, but it's the best chance you have right now. And since you're a friend of Gene's, I guess I can lower it to $50 a night. You good with that? No, I'm still not good with that, but thanks. You tap your finger impatiently on the counter. You aren't sure about getting a job in a town you don't even plan to stay long in, especially during a time that was supposed to be a vacation of sorts. Though, after weighing out your options, working for a while compared to being homeless in an unfamiliar place doesn't seem bad at all. All right, I'll keep that in mind when I grab a bite. Thanks again. He gives you a cordial nod before leaning back into his chair to continue reading his magazine. Such pale people. That small child is being that child is not going anywhere. You walk around the town, a pamphlet in hand, and a goal to fulfill: the diner. Where is the diner? As you scan your surroundings for the diner, you see a disheveled red-haired man struggling with a heavy load of paint canisters in his arms. His grip falters every so often, and the cans threaten to slip from his arms and crash to the ground. Sure, whatever. Let's help this person. Let's help strangers. It's a romance game. Can't go wrong with helping strangers. Running over, you brace yourself against the heavy wood frame door and shove it open with your back. The scent of old parchment and pine immediately hits your face as soon as you open the door. It's comforting, nostalgic almost. The man gives you a quick thanks and rushes in, disappearing behind the curtain at the back of the store. Your eyes wander around the building you had entered and notice the wooden shelves lining the walls, stacked with books. Some looked old and worn, while others looked new and untouched. We found a bookstore, guys. You gently pushed the door shut and stepped into the store. A soft ding echoes, signaling your entrance. You feel the warmth of the sun fade as you move further inside. With your hand outstretched, you glide your fingers across the long rows of books, feeling their distinct textures and designs. Looking up at one of the shelves, a familiar title catches your eye, and you make your way towards it. I haven't seen this series in forever. Wait, has there always been this many volumes? Trials of Tempest, the series that held so many fond memories of your childhood. You hated reading, but this one was an exception. You loved reading, and this one was your favorite. You and your friends would read it occasionally. You liked to read it with your parents. This is kind of like my relationship with Harry Potter before J.K. Rowling ruined it for everybody. I loved reading, and this is one of your favorites. Yes. Reading was a common pastime for you, and Trials of Tempest happened to be one of your favorites. Rather than going outside or playing with friends, you choose to instead get comfortable in your bed and read. Oh, I was a nerd. Eventually, the author stopped producing new volumes, so any hope of new stories was quickly dimmed out. Let's see, you're quite tall, so grabbing the book wasn't an issue. Having an average height, reaching for the book required a bit of stretching. Being on the shorter side, you struggled to reach the book. Well, I'm 5'6". Is 5'6" average or tall? I think it's average, yeah? Yeah, I'm like 5'6". I think that's average. That's average. It's tall to me. Okay. Thanks, guys. It's slightly above average. Okay, I'm tall. You smile to yourself and effortlessly reach for the book. I want to be copied on by a tall, hot guy in a bookstore as he reaches for a book too high for me to reach. That's what I want. But no. Kill my dreams, why don't you? Right before you could grab it, another hand enters your view from behind you and gently grabs it before you could. I can still get it! Ah! Just because I'm tall means I can still get it! Who is the other bookworm? Oh, who is this? Who is this? You turn around and see the man from earlier smiling softly at the book, brushing off any dust from its cover. Okay, who is this? Who is this hot nerd? They are so cute. I also love that their little CG selves like blink. Gosh. I'm not feeling the plaid, but that's okay. We can take off clothes. A low chuckle escapes him, and he shifts his gaze towards you.
Trials of Tempest. I'm surprised anyone else knows about this book.
Oh my god. The voice acting really makes this game. These voice actors are nice. Not me over here cheesing it. Stop. This is my dream, to find another nerd who likes the same book that I do in a bookstore. I used to love this series as a kid. What about you? He holds the book out to you, letting you take hold of it. You take it, observing its cover. Yep, definitely haven't read this volume yet. Me too! But I've never seen this one before. Oh my goodness. That is the prettiest hair I have ever seen! Look at how pretty they are! Stop it. This one. I mean, I love Jean. I still would marry Jean, but I want this one. I don't know who this one is, but I want this one. Gimme. You just like it because he's a redhead. Stop it. Stop it, Lee. Yes, I have a type. There was another redhead that I liked just fine, but this one? Okay, I hate the plaid, but I can put up with it because this guy is really cute. Who are you? This is a special copy, actually. I bet you thought it ended at Journey to the Storm God, right? Oh my god. Who are you? You nodded. That was the last volume released before the author stated publicly that he was too old to continue the series. The author actually used to live in this town. He'd write out a few more stories and kept them in this very shop. You looked back down at the book. There were more, and the author was from here. Oh, we're staying. We're not going anywhere. I'm not leaving this town. This is it. This is it for me. It's perfect. 2 redheads, a hot chocolate sheriff. Like, why would I leave? Why would I leave? You certainly didn't expect that when your car broke down on some random road. Hey, got my attention. How about for helping me earlier? I lent you the book. You can take this. Wait, I helped you? How we not notice that we helped this hottie? You can take this one with you. Just come back for the next few volumes. I'll be here every day. Lend? He takes notice of your confused expression and chuckles again. I work here. Don't worry. I might look rough, but trust me, I'm not a fan of breaking and entering. And the story isn't that popular anyways. God, no one would notice if they weren't in stock. Plus, you're new, right? Dante mentioned we had a new face in town. Dante is rude. Telling all my business. We don't have much except for this one cool thing, so I want to give you something from our little corner of the world to remember. You are the thing I will remember. Stop it. You smile and put the book in your backpack. Thank you. I'll take care of it. He takes notice of the pamphlet you had in hand.
Oh, were you looking for Cup of Joe Mama?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The cafe is not called Cup of Joe Mama. Someone was paid to say that. Someone was paid money to say that out loud. Worth it. Yes, actually. Dante said it was just down the road, but I can't find it anywhere.
Down the road? It's literally on the other side of town. In fact, any further from here and you'd be at the beach.
Wow, Dante is full of it. But thank you for telling me. What's your name? You pause for a moment and mentally facepalm yourself. Dante never specified which direction to go, and you had ended up going the wrong way. No, we went the right way. We met a hot redhead in a bookstore. That was the right way to go. There is no wrong in this situation. Stop it. He stifles his laugh with his hand and shakes his head. Classic Dante. Man, he's an asshole. Yes, he is an asshole. Glad somebody else said it. You can't help but laugh along. It was sort of comforting to hear that. It just meant Dante was rude to everyone, and not just you. Truthfully, you were starting to feel like he had a personal vendetta against you. Okay. What were the paints for? So, may I ask, what were the paints for? Oh, just a little something I've been trying to work on. Do you paint? Are you an artist? It's nothing too big. His lips curl into a strained smile. The dimples on his cheeks becoming more. He has dimples? Why is there anybody else? Like, there's no one else. Okay. Are you friends with Dante? You seem to know him pretty well. Are you and Dante friends? Something like that. Are y'all related? He knew my old boss, so I guess we're more acquaintances. He usually comes over for new magazines or just books for the hostel lobby. Ah, I see. I guess I should get going now. Any longer and my stomach might burst. Why are we leaving him? Why are we leaving here? Well, I'm gonna go to the diner before I miss out on breakfast. Thanks again for the book. No problem. Yeah, what's your name? He pauses for a moment. Roberta B. Roberta B. No problem. Roberta B. He's committing it to memory.
Andrew, by the
Yeah.
way. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too, Andrew. I'll see you around. You give him a smile and wave goodbye as you leave the bookstore. Bye. So the diner's on the other side of town. So that was Andrew? And his name is Andrew? Oh, Andrew was such a fun name. Okay. God, kill me now. Following Andrew's advice, there it was. The words Cup of Joe Mama plastered not only on the sign above, but also hand-painted on the window. Your stomach grumbles the second you lay eyes on it. This was your sign to make a break for it. Okay, this is really bright. You open the door, immediately hit with the sweet smell of roasted coffee beans and greasy bacon. First off, nasty coffee, but bacon, delicious. How cozy. You make a beeline to a booth, ringing the small steel bell on the table. You take a look around. The place is filled with families of all sizes, though you can only see one waiter. He seems to have his full attention on the cash register. His head perks up from the registry, and you watch as he grabs a small notebook rushing over to you. Do we get to see this person?
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Oh my goodness, they are adorable. Is that a Pokeball? They are so cute. Ooh, ooh. They're adorable. I just want to pick them up and give them all the kisses. So where's this boy's mother? At home. They are so cute. Hi. What can I get you today? Oh my goodness. They are so cute. I just want to pinch their little cheeks. This is so cute. I'm sorry. Look at the little, the little overalls. The little jumper. How old are they? They're a child. They must be. He's a bit quiet, but nonetheless, you understood him perfectly. Is this a bad time to order? No, definitely not a bad time. The other waiters are just on leave. Summer, you know? Look at that blush. He gives you a toothy grin, and you can't help but smile back. He suddenly raises an eyebrow, his eyes trailing your face, of course. Are you new here? I don't think I've seen you around before. Yeah, I am. A new friend. My car broke down, so I'll be here until that gets fixed. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. No, you're not. This is you Sung from my Mystic Messenger. He is. Well, no problem. My good friend Kai can get that all sorted out for you, I'm sure. I already talked to Kai. Oh! Not him sitting down while on the job. Aren't you supposed to be working? So much so that you hadn't noticed he was now sitting in front of you. Work. His eyes don't seem to leave yours, paying close attention to your words. A stark difference from Dante. It was pretty refreshing. He has freckles and the cutest eyes. Oh my God. Why is he so cute? I want to like pet him. No, friend. Listen, those are freckles. Smattering of freckles. If this man's head was green, this would be Deku. This would be Deku. Wow, that sounds like a lot. But hey, what's a trip with an empty stomach, right? As if on cue, your stomach emits a loud rumble, which makes the both of you burst out laughing.
Well then, what would you like to eat? On the house.
On the house?
I know you're low on cash right now.
On the house? Free food. Let's go. Say less. You know, considering the hostel and car costs, are you sure? I don't mind using a few dollars. Shut up, Roberta B. Shut your mouth. Shut your filthy mouth and take the free food. He shakes his head, his messy blonde waves bouncing as he does. I take it as a welcoming gift. You look down at the worn-out menu laid before you. Well, if you insist, I want everything on the menu. I want the French toast, I want the scrambled eggs with little cheddar cheese, I want bacon, I want chicken sausage. Also, can I have a side of grits, please? I don't really need toast. I would also like tea as well to go with this. And, ooh, home fries. Y'all got home fries? Can I have some of those, please? What else? I'm thinking about missing something. Syrup, yeah, and butter. Plenty of that. Thanks. I'll get, yes. Let's go. They don't have French toast on here? Disrespect. Beans on toast is not an American dish. I don't know where that's from. I don't know why. I'm not saying I'm gonna eat all of it. It might come with me. Fruit salad is a no for me. Waffles. It makes me think of that Wiggles song. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. That's all I know. My brother used to love the Wiggles. An omelet, cinnamon rolls, mushroom soup. Oh, if it was a mushroom omelet, that would be dope. Pancakes. Oh, we get more. Yeah, that's it. I think we're good. That'll be all. And that'll be all. Yeah, thank you. On the house, exactly. Great, I'll come back in a bit with your order, miss. You watch the man make his way towards the kitchen, where your eyes take notice of a help wanted poster messily plastered up on the notice board. It looks as if it's been there for a while, as the corners are torn and stained with a mysterious liquid. That's gross. Dante's words echo through your mind as you're reminded of your lack of money. Right, a job. I'll ask that waiter about it when he comes back. A few moments pass before you see him approaching your booth, carefully holding your food and gracefully maneuvering through the tables nearby with his signature smile. Here you go. Hope you enjoy your meal. Just call out to me if there's anything else you'd like. Can I have you? Are you on the menu or no? I guess not. He gives you a small nod and turns to leave. Wait a minute. I saw that this place is hiring. Are positions still open or am I too late? His head snaps towards you, his face painted with surprise and eyes gleaming with excitement.
Yes, yes.
Oh, they're still open. Oh man, we've been looking for some help for ages. I'm so happy that you're interested. His voice rises into a normal speaking volume as he lets his eagerness show. I think this guy would be eviscerated at a Waffle House. First off, no one should be forced to work at a Waffle House. That is, I'm from Georgia, y'all be forgetting. Waffle House is insanity. Like, you never know what you're gonna get in a Waffle House. You might get food, you might get a murder. You never know. Taking a quick glance around the bustling diner, it's obvious to anyone that they were severely understaffed. You give him a big smile. You can tell he's going to be a great coworker. That is, if you get hired. So, am I going to need to submit my resume to apply? Who should I even talk to? Oh. His face fills your view as he moves to his head to meet your searching eyes. His smile was unwavering. I think the person you're looking for is yours truly, miss. Oh, and no worries about the resume. You're hired. I would at least like to know your name, though. You raise an eyebrow at him. You were happy to be employed, but you question the practices of a diner under this man's management. You notice he's fidgeting with his uniform as the two of you speak. You wonder how he even survived this long in this line of work, being the quiet man he is. Right, my name is Roberta B. Okay, Roberta B. You can finish eating here and meet me in the back. I'll be happy to show you all you need to know. Wait, I gotta start working? No such thing as a free meal. Without another word, he starts to walk away before quickly turning his head to look at you again.
By the way, my name's Chris.
Oh.
It was nice to meet you.
Chris, you're adorable. I feel like we should be scheduling a play date. It was nice to meet you too, Chris. He's already busy with another customer by the time you answer back. Once full and content, you make your way towards the staff door. Well, you can only assume it was the staff door. Chris flew out of it with a few dishes in hand a moment before. Oh, that's a good-sized kitchen. As you step through, your nose is hit by a delicious mixture of aromas created by all the different meals being prepared. Your smelling escapade is interrupted by Chris hastily busting through the swinging door, dirty plates stacked in his hands. His eyes tell you everything you need to know as he looks at you. He has probably been on his feet all day. Oh, this man needs a break. You watch as he lays back on the wall, sweeping away some sweat droplets on his forehead. His slightly disheveled hair frames his eyes as he gazes at the ceiling. His eyes suddenly meet yours, a shock running through your body. You quickly look away, embarrassed that he caught you. From the corner of your eye, you see him straighten up and sheepishly reach a hand behind his neck. A single thought then snaps you out of your embarrassment. Wait, did he say training? Hold on. We're starting our training now? Are you sure this is the best time? Chris drops his hand and nods his head gently. He needs help. Any time is a good time. We need help as soon as we can possibly get it, exactly. This summer has been one of our busiest, so I would love it if I could work with you right away. If that's okay with you, of course. Oh, look at that blush. His eyes wander away and his voice trails off in a faint whisper towards the end of the sentence. Okay, sure. You can go explore later. I can't leave you in your time of need. You give him a reassuring smile and place your hands on your hips, excited to lend a hand to your newfound friend. All right then, teach me your ways. Time seems to fly with only a couple of minutes for your shift remaining. You paid careful attention to any upcoming orders. Now's not the time to be making any mistakes. It could hinder your chance to leave early. You peer out the serving hatch towards Chris, preparing yourself to cook like your heart depended on it. Last couple of minutes, we can do this. The familiar bell of the door rings and you quickly fix your eyes towards the entrance. Instead of a small family or elderly person like you'd seen all day, a young man walks in. He looks probably in his early 30s. His sleek, long blonde hair frames his face. His captivating eyes made it almost hard for you to look away. Okay, who is this? That's a little too much description for a random person. You feel like you've seen him somewhere, but you can't quite put your finger on it. All that to say, he didn't look the most approachable. He looked around with a slight scowl, seemingly prepared to book it. Your eyes briefly meet, and you can almost swear he gave you a half smile before finding a booth to be seated in. He doesn't look like one of the townsfolk at all. Could he be another visitor? You turn to look at Chris, who seems to be just as puzzled as you are. He shrugs at you and clutches his small notepad, making his way over to the man. You aren't sure if it's because he's tired or not, but Chris's usual upbeat manner for new customers looked diminished. Welcome to Cup of Joe Mama. Cup of Joe Mama. What can I get for you today? Since you started working with Chris, you noticed a pattern with him. At first, he'd stick with his usual script of asking someone what they wanted, but if the customer went off script and asked something he wasn't used to hearing, he'd falter.
Can I get the
Stop.
omelette?
Shut up. Not a Magane. Not a blonde Magane. Shut the hell up. Stop. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. With a vest. Y'all know I'm a sucker for vests. This man has money. I don't even like blondes. But he's got money. Let's go. Yo. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Andrew is still my fave. But, y'all hit me with a Magane
Just the egg whites. And lightly beaten, not whisked. Whisking makes my face bloat.
And is that an accent I detect? An accent? Also, who the fuck who cares how your eggs are beaten? Does it really matter? Okay, this man is picky and particular. I cannot. Lightly beaten, not whisked. Whisking makes my face bloat. Well, then your face is gonna be bloating today, because I'm gonna whisk away. I've got a shoot next week. I can't be bloated now, can I? Then you should have gone somewhere else. Use pink Himalayan salts if possible. I don't want any preservatives in my system. Oh my God, I'm using all the salt. Oh, pink Himalayan salt my ass. You getting regular salt with iodine in it. Like, get out. Oh, and hold on any extra spices. I'm a simple man. Just salt, pepper, and a hint of tarragon. Tarragon ain't just a simple thing. And a pinch of cumin will... He getting all the spices, every spice in the cabinet. Yo, I'ma season till my ancestors tell me to stop. And what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Oh, I'm gonna ruin this man's life. Also, don't cook it the American way. Do it French. I prefer my food authentic. You are authentic. Oh my God. Yeah, sure. It'll be the French way. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be the French way, all right. So eggs, sunny side up, kosher salt, and a large helping of hot sauce is what I hear. Exactly, itty bitty, like, excuse me? The well-suited man nods his head towards the large window beside him. The words authentic homemade recipes plastered outside in a large red font. Authentic American homemade recipes. Where the hell do you think you are? You ain't in France. You're in the middle of nowhere, beach town, USA. I'll eat what I make. Yo, I feel so bad for Chris. Chris, move. Let me take this man's order. The man pulls out his wallet and pays for his food. Spit in his food. Chris comes back with a small torn page, slowly pushing it over to you. Sorry, Roberta B. I didn't get most. Oh, that's right, I'm cooking. Let's go. It's all right, Chris. I'm sure none of the things he mentioned are real anyways. I love our reaction. It's just not real anyways. He giggles and nods. Yeah, okay. Do your best anyways. Whatever. With that, Chris leaves to clean a few empty tables from the customers that had just left. How hard could it be? Crack a couple of eggs, separate the yolks from the whites, and mix it lightly. You got it, Roberta B. Yeah, cumin is not a real thing. It's fake. You grab a bowl and confidently crack the first egg, successfully separating the yolk from the whites with ease. Oh my God. I'm basically Gordon. Does it say Gordine Ramsley? These fake names are great. Gordine Ramsley. Feeling optimistic, you move on to the second egg. However, this time the yolk breaks and drips into the egg whites. A little yolk won't hurt. He probably won't even notice. You start mixing, aiming for a light and fluffy look. Despite your efforts, however, the whites refuse to cooperate. I should just whisk it at this point, and there it is! Whisk them eggs! You hold onto the whisk with a strong grip and mix vigorously, trying to salvage the situation. Instead of forming soft peaks, they remain stubbornly runny and lackluster. Because there's a yolk in there, but whatever. Wow, this is not giving chibli. Whatever, let's just cook this thing. You heat up the non-stick pan and pour the egg mixture into it. The consistency looking far from ideal. What did he want again? This is not the Pinterest-worthy egg white omelet you had envisioned. As you plate the omelet and hand it to Chris, you can't help but feel a mix of disappointment and embarrassment. Hopefully it tastes better than it looks. Oh God, so sassy! Looks like somebody's sassy grandma. Like I cannot with this one. Tiny ass waist. The waist is snatched. A little bit of cleavage too. That's a lot of gold and jewelry everywhere. Just like how we have two blondes on screen and they could not be any different from one another. I cannot. Chris, unaware of the small war you had with the man's oddly specific recipe, makes his way over to present it to the customer. What happened here? Chris tries to speak, but he cuts him off. No, actually, I know what happened. Your chef is terrible. Just look at this omelet. It's obvious. She can't separate the yolks from the whites. It's most definitely whisked, not to mention that it's clear to anyone's eyes that it's under-seasoned. Okay, I will agree with this man on one thing, and one thing only. Yes, the yolk ruined those egg whites, 100%. That's why they were not fluffing up the way she wanted, because there was a yolk in it. But that's besides the point. I don't want to give him any credit. I don't want to give what's-their-face any, concessions on any of this stuff. So forget everything I just said. However, I still would have whisked it. I would have whisked the hell out of it. Just to be spiteful. I'm deeply sorry, sir. It's actually her first date. Before Chris could even finish his sentence, the man puts a hand up and stands up from his seat. His figure towered over Chris, looming over him.
Did you even try to get my order right? I bet you wrote it down wrong, because there is no way a chef could mess such a simple order up.
The disrespect! He was worried about puffy cheeks, but he looks like a chipmunk so meanly. He said no chef could ruin this that bad. You must have written it wrong. It's not Chris's fault. I could sue you for this? Do you even know who I am? No, I don't, but you can kindly leave. Shit, this could get messy. You swiftly exit the kitchen and rush over next to Chris, hoping to defuse the situation. Defend him. Fuck, I'm not taking the blame for shit. I did nothing wrong. Hey. Both Chris and the man at the table snap their heads towards you. Chris is panicking, obviously not sure what to do in a situation like this. You try to remain calm and to approach the situation with professionalism, but you just can't stand seeing someone being a bully like that. If there's an issue with your meal, you can take it up with me. This has nothing to do with you. I'm the one who made the meal. It has everything to do with me. The man took a breath, his anger intensifying. You could hear the mutterings of the previous customers nearby, undoubtedly noticing the scene he was causing. How do you mess up this badly? Is this your first day cooking or something? In fact, it is, asshole. Well, it's my first day on the job and cooking in an unnecessarily complicated dish, that's for sure. He tuts and turns to face you instead of Chris, who takes the chance to take a few steps backwards. Coward.
What?
What? I'm sorry, this is your first day, and you have the nerve to stand up to me? Absolutely! The hell is this nut job going on about? Who even is he? Look, I get that the food isn't to your standards, and I apologize. I do not. That's on me. But there's absolutely no need to sue the place. We can just give you a refund. How does that sound? He looks taken aback for a second before nodding slowly, an ever-widening grin growing on his smug face. Oh, fuck off.
Oh.
I get it now. You finally realized who I am and want to look good. I don't know who the hell you are. The man crosses his arms over his chest, still fuming with anger. Go fuck off. No, I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. Maybe he looked familiar. You tried long and hard to think back to all your time spent online watching TV, but he doesn't look like some A-list celebrity. He just looks like some rich snob. Facts. Let's go. He pulls out a business card and slips it into the pocket of your apron. Excuse you. Sexual harassment. I'll accept the refund. Honestly, consider yourself lucky I'm not suing this establishment. If you can call it. Okay, get the fuck out. Get out. Get out. Go fuck yourself. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Get the out of my shop. I don't even own this place, but he needs to go. He is I'm done.
Ugh.
Ugh, I can say the same to you. You take the small card out and scan it for information on the jerk. Wyatt Quinn Q, CEO of Microsoft. Microsoft? Microsoft. Microsoft. Wow. Now it made sense. His eyes. Not only is he a genius, but he's extremely popular due to his pretty eyes. He's an asshole. He's a hit in the modeling scene. You recall a couple of your friends fangirling over him, actually. Well, he's an ass. You said Bill Gates Bishi? I don't want this number. You can keep it. I don't need it. What, Chris? Chris's gentle voice takes you out of your thoughts and you turn to look at him. Are you okay? I'm sorry about all of that. We don't usually have customers like him. I'm good. I'm fine. You playfully flex your arm, making him smile a little. Well, besides that, your first shift is officially over. Here's your pay. Money! Yes! How much money is it? Are you heading off too as well? Chris gives you a strained chuckle and shakes his head. I wish. I've still got the lunch and dinner services to look after. Plus, oh wait, it's only lunchtime? God, how long have we been here? Plus, our other chef doesn't come until around 7 p.m. Someone's gotta be here in the meantime. Has he always been working like this? Is it even legal for someone to be working this much? Not wanting to question more of his unhealthy work ethic, you simply nod and go to the locker room to gather your belongings, ready to head off. I love how we're just like, he's swamped and nobody's gonna be there until 7. Sucks for him. I'm off. Like, this mentality is great. No, we're not gonna stick around and help. We're just gonna leave.
Hey.
Roberta B, 1 sec before you go. My number. You should take it so I can talk to you about shifts or anything. Okay. New number! This is the number I wanted. Fuckboy, whatever his name is, can go on with that. Alright, it's time for us to explore the town. The number 1:30 p.m. shown brightly on your screen. Huh? Still pretty early. I thought I was here for longer. I guess it wouldn't hurt to just walk around. Following the general direction of other townsfolk, you get to see more of what the town has to offer. Jean wasn't wrong. It really was a beautiful place. You find yourself in the town square, a fresh breeze blowing through your hair as you take in your surroundings. The streets are crowded by people and had stalls lining them. Each stall proudly displayed their own unique produce and cuisines, with the most noticeable being fish. As you walk past the stalls to observe them one by one, you catch sight of a familiar figure. Who is it? Is it Andrew? Past this figure, you could see a shorter, silver-haired man who seemed to be talking with him. The man had his arms crossed, donning a tired look on his face. Wait, is it Dante? He isn't the kind of guy you would expect to see. He isn't the kind of guy you would expect him to hang around. But then again, you don't necessarily know him well enough to be making that kind of assumption. Might as well go say hi. Grinning to yourself, you approach the duo and reach out to tap him on the shoulder. It's Jean! Jean! Sorry, Jean! Jean turns towards you, his face lighting up as he realizes it's you. I also love that he has like this Western sounding like cowboy like music as his character song. Like, howdy, partner. I'm the sheriff of this here small beach town. I don't know what that sounded like. That was terrible. Baby! Small goth child, who art thou? They're cute. They're all cute. Why are they all so hot? Roberta B, didn't expect to see you here. Have you been settling in well? Yes, I would like for you to pay for another night at the hostel, though. That would be nice. Thanks. Yep, I'm actually exploring a little right now. Have even managed to get a job at Cup of Joe Mama. Cup of Joe Mama? I love that place. Great coffee to start the day with. I'll definitely be seeing you around a lot more. Ayy. His eyes disappear from grinning widely at you. Oh my god. He just warms my heart. Your eyes briefly flutter to the silver-haired man. Upon noticing your gaze, the man sharply turns away. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, hold on. Yo, that sleeve is nice. Take off your shirt so I can see the rest of it, please. Jean takes notice of your curiosity and takes a small step back, placing his hand on the stranger's lower back to lightly push him closer to you. Oh, the blush! Pale Bay is blushing so hard. He looked at Jean with his eyes widened, startled by the sudden contact. Jean placed his arm around the stranger's shoulder, tightening his grip slightly as he spoke. This here is good old Vince Matador. Fuck, that is a fake name. Sorry, that's not a real name. That cannot be a real name. Vince Matador? No, it's not. Lies. Sorry. No. Don't mind his behavior. He isn't used to new people. Why would you out that man like that? That's rude. Vince's eyes narrowed as he gave Jean a curt glare before taking a glance at you. It was short-lived as he chooses to give his attention to the ground beneath him instead. He's such a shy baby. I'm Roberta B. What's good? It's nice to meet you, Vince. I'm Roberta B. Vince says nothing in response, seemingly unwilling to introduce himself to you. Instead, he keeps his eyes downward with the occasional glance at Jean. Come on, Vince. We talked about this. Vince bites the bottom of his lip before looking at you. Oh.
Hey. Jean told me about you.
Holy shit.
Quite the predicament you've gotten yourself into.
Oh my god.
With the car and all.
Who the fuck is this voice actor? Shut up. Shut up. Never mind. We're going on a little tangent here. That was the voice actor. Noah Kiwikane. We're done. Shut up. Hawaiian voiceover artist with over 5 years experience. Ooh. I'm now on their Twitter page. Oh yeah. No, that. Aww. That is so sweet. They have the sweetest photo of them and their partner. Aww. Okay, yeah, sorry, I got distracted. Oof. Oof. Wow, okay, sorry, I'm a little distracted. With the other guys, their voices kind of were expected. Like, their voices sounded like what I was expecting to come out of their mouths. But Vince, never expected that voice to come out of this man's mouth. Not even for a second. I thought it was gonna be softer. His voice was pretty quiet, but fuck off. No, it's not. Sort of like Chris when he's nervous. Damn straight. Vince leans more to the mumbling side. That man did not stutter. That was the clearest I've ever heard. That was clear as hell. Stuttered, please. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate, but that's not saying good things haven't come from it. It's still a vacation, I guess. Minus my new job, of course. Vince's attention wasn't on you by the time you had finished your sentence, and was fixated on the ground once again. Jean gently nudged Vince, jolting his attention back to you and the discussion at hand. After some short hesitation, Vince spoke back up. Well, that's an optimistic way to look at it. I'm glad you're not too bummed out about it. Vince's attention shifts back to Jean, who offers a nod of agreement. Silence fills the air for a moment before Jean clears his throat. Say, why don't you show Roberta B around, Vince? It's about time I headed back anyway. Gotta get dinner started. For who? This man is married, isn't he? Vince gives Jean a solemn look, his eyes practically begging for him to not leave. He's like, don't leave me alone with her. God. Jean, on the other hand, gave Vince a few gentle pats on the arm, a reassuring grin. All right, I'll leave you two to it then. See you around, Roberta B. Shipper on deck, Jean. Bruh, I want you and Vince, but you. Bye, Jean. You wave goodbye as he turns his back to leave. Vince's face scrunches up as he yells out for Jean. You're a little taken aback as he's been pretty quiet up until now.
Hold on now. I never said I would. Jean, get back here.
Oh, baby is so desperate. Gene ignores his pleas as he takes a final look back to wave goodbye before disappearing into the crowd of people. Gene was wrong for that. That is so disrespectful. This is like when you go to a party with a friend and like, yeah, I won't leave you. I'll stay with you the whole time. And then 5 minutes in, they're in the bathroom tonguing down somebody. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I came here with you. I don't know anybody here. This is so rude. Vince's shoulders drop in defeat. He heaves a big sigh, turning his attention to you. I
guess I could try to show you around.
Yes, you could.
Unless you've already got plans.
I don't have plans. I'm not doing anything. He looks down at his thumbs, which he had been twiddling awkwardly for the past few minutes. He doesn't look entirely convinced to walk you around. You refuse the offer for his sake. Refuse the offer for your sake. Agree to walk with Vince. Yeah, I don't care about your feelings. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't have much else to do but sleep anyway. This is a better use of my time. Vince seems almost disappointed when you say yes, his shoulders dropping as he exhales. Yeah, I don't care about your feelings. Did he ask me? What's with the attitude? Let's get on with it then. Vince's words sound half-hearted, and you begin to wonder if this was the right decision as the both of you begin to walk. Aww, so cute! Look at this baby. I just want to tease him. Also, I love the little bun. It's hard for you at first to get used to the uncomfortable silence between you and Vince, but you eventually don't mind it. You've done more than enough talking today with the whole Wyatt situation, so the silence was more than welcome. Vince keeps his eyes glued to the ground, his hands fidgeting with the various bracelets on his arm. So, about the White Sox. Your voice trails off and you clear your throat nervously, struggling to find the right words. Thank you for taking me around. I feel like I shouldn't say anything, but I'm going to. Hey, Vince. You speak gently, trying once again to break the ice. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to show me around. I know it must suck to be forced to hang out with a stranger, but it is really nice of you. Vince's shoulders visibly relax as your words seem to have a positive effect on him. Is that a smile? He is so cute. I want to tease him. He looks up at you and gives you a half smile. No, it doesn't suck. I just don't really get out much. I can tell you're so pale. I'm not even sure what to show you, really. Just show me your favorite places. Maybe it'll help me get to know you a bit. He leads you to places like his favorite record store and a cozy coffee shop, his genuine enthusiasm evident as he talks about them. Aww! As the two of you make your way around a familiar corner, your attention is drawn to Andrew's bookstore. Yes, Andrew. Through the windows, you catch a glimpse of him reorganizing books and engrossed in conversation with a few customers. Aw, I love the little chibis. They're so cute. Vince's eyes naturally follow your gaze, and his steps come to an immediate halt. Oh, let's go to another part of town. You turn to him and notice his eyes fixed on Andrew, though his expression isn't a pleasant one. Yeah, what's going on with that? What's wrong? I'd really prefer not to talk about it. He shifts his gaze downwards. He raises a hand to the back of his neck, absent-mindedly scratching it to physically dispel his unease. So he doesn't like Andrew? What happened with that? Okay, wait, let's save. Before I push somebody's boundaries, I'm going to save. And now, you're going to answer me. Why can't you tell me? You don't have to be weird about it. No harm in being curious. His shoulders tense up and his lips curl inward. He balls his hands into fists and uses his thumbs to dig into his fingers repeatedly. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. It's clear that your insistence on response has struck a chord within him. Then,
Look.
Ooh. I'd really prefer if you didn't try to pry into things that aren't any of your business. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go back. It's fine. Wait, no, I need to load. I need load. I don't need save. I need... Actually, wait, I can roll it back. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. There we go. Wait, does this work? Okay. Yeah, let's not push those boundaries. Okay. Acknowledging his apprehensiveness, you offer a reassuring nod. I probably shouldn't be prying. I can always ask about it again when I know him better. Smart. Sure, let's go somewhere else. I haven't been around there yet. That's sad though, I like Andrew. You motion towards the opposite direction and offer him a gentle smile. His demeanor softens, a flicker of relief crossing his face, as the hint of a smile tugs at the corners of his lips. As the both of you turn a corner, you suddenly hear the distant sound of music and applause. Ooh, street music. With your newfound curiosity getting the best of you, you follow the source and find yourself at a makeshift stage set up by what seems to be the town's local theater group. Approaching closer to the stage, the crowd's enthusiasm starts to excite you, too. Taking a glance at the performers, it was hard not to be drawn to the guy with the bright green hair. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I would cut that little braid thing. That thing would not exist anymore. Y'all know how I feel about loose hair. I can't do it. You don't see that every day. The green hair is an interesting choice. I will say that. Guess he really wanted to stand out, huh? Yeah, looks like it. Vince does not like this person either. Billie Eilish Bishi. Yo, now that you've said it, I can't unsee it. Thanks so much. You turn to Vince, who has his arms crossed and brows furrowed. He's like, freaking poser. What's wrong? I'm just not a big fan of crowds. Or him. You don't like a lot of people, Vince. You focus your attention back towards the stage where the green-haired man was giving his final monologue. He happens to be one of the lead actors, his energy and charisma undeniable, his presence radiating through the crowd, mesmerizing everyone with each spoken word. Him? If by him you mean the walking highlighter, then yes, him. Okay, I don't disagree. He is a walking highlighter. That's so funny. You snort a little at the comment, caught off guard by Vince's unexpected sense of humor. As the performance reaches its conclusion, the crowd ruptures into cheers. Your attention gets pulled back to the lead performer, though his eyes were already on you. His gaze direct and sparkling with intrigue. As the crowd slowly disperses, he boldly jumps off the stage and approaches you with a wide grin. Oh, Lord. Okay. Vince looks so out of place at this sunny beach. Like, Vince looks like they should be anywhere else but a sunny beach. The baby's so pale. Baby needs a little sun, just a little bit. You hear a small groan of protest come from Vince as he rolls his eyes.
Hey there!
Ooh.
You new in town?
Oh my god. Okay, that CG did not do this hair justice. It's not just green. It's orange, it's purple, it's a lot of colors. I get it. I agree, Vince. Walking friggin' highlighter, bruh. It's like night and day, man. Look at them. This one's tan and bright, and then you've got this pale waif over here. Look what's happening. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm new in town. What's good? Do people in this town just know everyone? This is like the millionth time I've been asked this. Yeah, actually, I'm Roberta B. How could you tell I was new? He snorts sheepishly.
I'm a regular performer here.
Okay.
Practically every week. I've seen the same faces countless times, but yours...
The way I rolled my eyes. Stop.
Yours is definitely new.
You're done. He gives you a playful smirk, his eyes holding a glint of amusement. Ugh. Before you could reply, the man's gaze falls on Vince and his eyebrows raise as if he just realized he was there. His smirk only strengthened. Oh, the vampire finally left his house. I would beat your ass. That is so rude. Get him, Vince. Get him. Take him out. Proud of you, Bree. What's Bree? I really thought some sunlight would make you dissolve or something. This one rude as hell. Take Kevin out, Vince. Vince, we can leave. Let's go. I want to go. I don't want to be here. Vince only musters up an annoyed glare. Satisfied with his tease, the performer returns his attention to you. Anyways, how are you finding Brine Bay? I'm sure it's not much, but it's got a few redeemable charms. Ew. It's fine. I like it so far. It's quaint, a nice difference from the city. His eyes widen with surprise, and he excitedly grabs your hand. Don't touch me.
City? You're from the city? That's so cool!
Yeah, don't touch me. My face, okay, Vince's face is my face. Like, don't touch me. Only for college. I grew up in a pretty small town. Similar to this one, actually. But it is nice to get back into a more familiar environment. You chuckle awkwardly at the sudden contact, and he quickly lets go. Thank God. He clears his throat as his cheeks flush a light red. Sorry. I've just always wanted to go to the city. Okay. You let out a soft, amused laugh. No worries. I understand. Well, so, what did you think about my performance? Is it anything like the actors from Paragon Arts? I don't know. I didn't catch any of it. Paragon Arts, probably the most prominent theater company you could think of. Buses and planes don't exist. Exactly. Like, this is like Stardew, where like everybody's like, oh, this small town, this little podunk town where nothing happens. It comes as no surprise that he aspires to be like them. Praise him. Rudely say no. Why should I be nice? Well, to be honest, no, not really. I was just bored and needed to wind down with something. It wasn't that great, and definitely isn't on a Paragon actor's level, but it's still something. You clear your throat quickly and quickly glance at Vince. He's turned away from you, but his body is shaking as he stifles a laugh. That's right, boy! That's my baby, I made him laugh. The actor's jaw falls a little in disbelief, and you offer him an apologetic shrug. I do not apologize for what I said. It was worth it for Vince laughing. Thanks for being blunt, I think. You're welcome. He tilts his head, his brows furrowed in a slightly puzzled expression. The disappointment in his voice is clear. And here I thought I did good this time. Ooh, this time? He clears his throat loudly, an apparent reset on his confidence. A smile forces its way on his face. Well, I'd love to hear more of what you gotta say. You sound like a true critic. I could benefit from having one of those around. Okay. His eyes snap to Vince, and his expression threatens to sour. Preferably without any distractions. Okay, listen. Me and Vince, we're a pair. You cannot separate us. We're about to be besties. Sure, I guess I don't mind if you're really okay with that. He begins rummaging through his bag, pulling out a small business card that looks similar to Wyatt's.
Feel free to reach out if you ever need a friend, or want to catch another show.
Okay. In which I hope you enjoy my next performance better. Sure. A voice suddenly calls to him from the stage where people have started to clean. He quickly nods and begins to make his way towards them. He turns his head to you and raises a hand to wave goodbye. Bye. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Hey, we got some digits! Not that I wanted those. You're left slightly confused with a strange man's business card in your hand. You get the feeling he took your criticism more as a challenge than a comment. You look up at the sky and notice that it's starting to get dark. Clearly, you've stayed out longer than you would have liked. It's getting pretty late. You should get going. Vince nods and follows behind your lead. While walking home, you glance down at the small makeshift card in your hand. Kevin Zuno. Recalling Wyatt's card, you retrieve it from your pocket and compare the two. Yep, exactly the same. Isn't this kind of plagiarism? Shrugging off the thought, you tuck the two cards away. So, what was that all about? What, me and Kevin? Don't worry about it. It's kind of dumb. Okay, did y'all date? He waves a hand up dismissively as he mumbles under his breath to downplay the situation. You say so. It was nice seeing you be less gloomy, though. That's so rude. You give him a small nudge and smile as he dips his head to hide the flush on his cheeks. Oh my gosh. The both of you finally reach the hostel after a long walk back to the opposite side of town. You're just about spent on energy, and we're in need of a good night's rest. Well, I guess that's it for today. Yep. Thanks for walking me back, Vince. It's no problem. As you're about to turn, he gently reaches out his fingers, brush against yours. Your eyes flicker for a brief moment down to your hands before making eye contact with him. Thanks for today, Roberta B. I know I'm not the easiest of people to get along with, but you kept trying anyway. Oh my god, I love him. Not a lot of people would say so. Thank you for that. I had a good time. Me too. Yeah, no brainer. Me too, Vince. It's been nice to meet you. Would you, them digits? His voice trails off, cracking a little at the end. Do you maybe, oh my gosh, like to have my number? Yes, I would. Oh my god, he's so red. He averts his gaze and begins to nervously chew on his lip again. Unless you think that's stupid, which it kind of is. You want my number? We just met. That's weird. Oh, it's so cute. You chuckle at his nervousness and nod. Sure, Vince. His expression relaxes slightly, a hint of relief tugging at the corner of his lips. Okay, the crickets, the ambient night sounds, and this soft tinkling music. This is such a mood. Oh my god, if I like stroked his cheek or something, like he would combust. But like, this is such a good mood. He takes out his phone and quickly shares his number with you. It's a small gesture, but you can tell it means more to him than he's letting on. Well, I'll head off for now. Jean would probably start freaking out if I'm not back before nighttime. Right, Jean did mention he was making dinner for them. Night, Roberta B. Night, Vince. You smile at him as he walks off, glad he was able to come out of his shell by the end of the day. Upon entering your room, you waste no time shedding off your clothes by the entrance. A trail gets left behind as you rush into the bathroom for a well-deserved shower. You do your usual night routine and get into your comfiest set of pajamas. As you leave the bathroom, you gather your discarded clothing to clean when you get the chance. Hopefully there's a dry cleaner nearby. You hop into the bed and wrap yourself up in a large blue comforter. Turning to your side, you grab your phone and begin scrolling through your list of new contacts. I wonder if anyone's free to talk right now. I can call them. Who are we gonna call? I don't know. Also, I love that my hand is brown. Booty text. Booty call hours. Let's go. Mom and Dad. Why the f did I call them? Get out of here. Oh, look at their little faces. Oh my goodness. Jean's face. Look at Kai. Chris is so cute. Fuck Wyatt. Vince. And Kevin. Wait. We don't have Andrew's number. No! We can't call Andrew! Why, God, have you forsaken me? You chose the goth over the nerd. This was the sacrifice you made. This was a sacrifice I made, but I'm disappointed in myself. I'm so disappointed. Who are we talking to, chat? Actually, let's call Kai. I haven't talked to him in a minute. If I can't have one redhead, I can get another. Is he gonna answer? That sounds like a no for me.
I was wondering when you'd finally call.
Holy shit. Sorry. Whoa. My ears, they were not prepared. Oh my God. What are you up to?
Just about to make myself some dinner. Actually, I just got your car into the workshop.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, me and Jean were able to give it a look and bring it into town. I gotta say, never seen a model like that before. Real beaut, but seems I was right. It's gonna take a while to fix.
Oof.
Maybe 2 weeks, tops.
2 weeks.
On the bright side, I get to keep seeing your cute face.
Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Plus, I'd say the town is pretty nice. Think of it as a free vacation. Well, I don't want to keep you for long.
No.
I'm sure you need some sleep too.
No, I
right?
don't. No.
So I'll hang up for now.
No.
Okay?
No.
Don't miss me too much. Good night.
Ah! Night, Kai. As the two of you exchange your parting words, you press the end call button. Well, this wasn't exactly what I thought my holiday would be like, but I'm glad everyone I've met has been nice so far. Feeling content, you plug your phone into the charger and gently shut your eyes, ready to doze off to sleep. I wonder how tomorrow will go. Thank you for playing the demo for Threads of You Beyond the Bay. Okay, that was such a nice way to end this. You're grateful that you've given our game a chance and hope you've enjoyed it. I did, immensely. We hope you'll consider supporting us on our social media accounts and join our Discord server for future updates. Yes, do the things. We're also hosting a fundraising campaign. I think that just finished, actually. Have a good day. That was so good. I love that so much. Okay, I had so much fun with this game. That is fantastic. Oh my God. The voice lines. Oh, damn it. The voice lines during the phone call at the end. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I love everything about this. Okay, I'm so geeked. I can't wait for this game to come out. I am so excited. Okay, so my favorite characters, Andrew for sure. Andrew, Jean, Vince. Ooh, damn. And then there's Kai. Kai too. Those are my top 4. The rest of them kind of fall in where they lay. But Chris is really sweet. Wyatt can go fuck himself. And I don't know how I feel about Kevin, because Kevin is Kevin. This is so much fun. I'm like cheesing. I'm so excited. Okay, I love it. I love it so much. If you like what you saw, you can give the demo a play. It's on itch.io right now. They are still working on it. It's still in progress. But this is just a sampling, just a little taste. And I like what I saw. I'm here for it. I'd like to see more. Wow, okay. That caught me off guard. I did not expect to love this that much. But yeah, thank you guys for coming through and for watching. Thanks for kicking it with me while we played Threads of You Beyond the Bay. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. And I'll catch you guys in the next stream. All right, y'all.